Hi, my name is Rémi Parnot. I'm a photographer for a bit more than 10 years. I usually just go by my name, whether it's commercially or artistically, as a photographer. But I guess I love nicknames and names and brands and all that kind of thing, being a designer as well. And I created a photography brand name, photography studio, with my best friend Zima. We call it 45 Degree Studio. I first picked up a camera in 2005. I was rather young, like a teenager, and then I received my first Nikon reflex, D40X, if I recall. It was in 2008 for my 19th birthday, so it was a very relevant gift, a lovely gift really from my family, and it quickly became something of an obsession, and I wouldn't go anywhere without my camera for the next few years. I would describe myself as a sensitive photographer. It's actually an odd question because I'm a very technical person. I like being a web designer, formerly somehow a developer. I was always into portraits and details, both, and I'm still today into portraits and details. By details I mean could be something spontaneous or could be some kind of abstract composition I see when I just wander in the streets. And spontaneous portraits would be my favorite kind of photography. Dublin was a big influence for me in my photography life, in my photography career. Culturally speaking, I discovered crazy communities, like crazy in the good sense of the term. The creativity that you find in Dublin and the enthusiasm that everybody has, everybody shares, like that very positive and forward-going vibe. They used to have people living there, and so there were houses, there were warehouses, workshops, like vegetables and fruits growing all around, kids building stuff out of old bike wheels, recycling stuff, and just a great philosophy. And the best part of this, and I guess something really relevant, was the open market. And there was a sign, so it was a place full of clothes and, I don't know, books, microwaves, tables, furnitures, anything you may need or you may don't need anymore. And so the sign would say, take what you need, give what you want. I just love that. I'd love to do a series of portraits of people in Rennes in France, where I live now, pretty much. Other topics that I want to explore is music composition with a visual matching. So this would be the abstract side of things, and that's where photography and video could overlap. So something along the lines of album covers and video projections. I think there's something to explore here, and yeah. Obviously skateboard and street photography and anything like related to art, dance and kendama playing and all of this. Yeah, I'd love to do a series of shots like this. My micro superpower. I'm a chameleon. I love to blend in. I used to be part of very contrasted communities from a very early age. I was rather somehow proud of that, and it's always been very important for me to fit in, to find friends and people you truly love, and to be part of a community, and many communities if possible. So when I was not even 18, like around 18, I would at the same time be part of that geeky developers community from my studies, and I would work at the theater, wearing a suit and being among actors. I would play the guitar a lot, mostly alone in my room for starts, but then later jamming with a lot of people, and be a skateboarder, and work in summer camps with kids, and doing animation. So this is all very, very broad spectrum, very different. So I guess that's where I get my superpower from my past. So I guess my superpower is my sensitivity and my empathy.